Well, good morning to you, Day. God, Thursday again, Cornishman Day. I ain't much in it, I don't think. I think the price has gone up so much, I think we're going to have to give them up. But we have enjoyed it for lots of years, but there we are. Got to move on, I suppose. I hope everybody's all right, staying safe in this weather. Of course, everything else is it's very difficult, isn't it? Stay out the hospitals if you can. They're pretty busy up there. Anyhow, like I said, I always think in the winter when he's cold, you can put a coat on, keep warm. But when he's weather like this, it's very difficult to cool down, isn't it? We aren't used to this sort of temperatures. But there we are. Let's look on the positive. That's all I can say. Keep smiling. Go out and enjoy the sun a bit. Now I got tomorrow Friday. I got two birthdays tomorrow. None today that I know of. Tony Ball, great friend of mine. Have a nice day tomorrow, boy. And then I got D Holland as well. And I hope you, D, have a nice day as well. Enjoy yourselves. Now, Saturday is, another great friend of mine. I know it's Saturday, but it's Barbara James. Um, have a nice, really, really nice day. And you get treated to spoil you a bit, all right, on Saturday. So that's all I can say. Now, I got a little, one here. I'm going to do an Herbert Lean one now called All Home. Father used to keep pigeons. They were the boys, but he was interested as Richard Henry. Nearly every evening in the summer the men from the cottages round would gather in Father's outhouse and talk pigeons until he's dark. Father had once won a silver cup for having the first bird home in a race from Exeter, so he was naturally the chairman of this group of bird lovers. He was consulted on every question arising from these meetings. There was Henry Bates, who'd been keeping pigeons since he was a boy. He used to have most of his meals out in the pigeon house. It was known he kept a few prize sort in his bedroom so as to spring a surprise at the local show. He had a very sharp features and a glass eye. The way he turned his head to look at you always made you think about a pigeon. Tom Slow was a crafty man, and father said he would stay out all night to slock in a stray pigeon. Tom couldn't read, so what was the use of the club numbers on the ring of the bird he caught? It meant nothing to him, and removed the ring. Of course, Tom Slow was his nickname. That was very misleading to anybody that did not know him. Try to sound a pigeon or something, anything else of that matter, and it would be you that would be slow. One of the most keen members was young Matty. Now, he was over 40, and he had an older brother also called Matty. They never expected this son to live, for he was some wish baby. So his father, also called Matty, said to avoid the family name dying out, call the both boys Matty. They were known as Young Matty and Old Matty. Young Matty was left a tidy sum of money when his father died. Some said he was going to be married, but no, he bought some more pigeons. He declared he never regretted it, for, says he, they're in by night, so I know where they are, but if I'm married she'd be out and I shouldn't have no company. A pigeon will do always know the way home. Races would be arranged and birds sent from all over the village to a town many miles away. At a given time these pigeons were set free and prizes awarded for the first to reach home. Names and numbers fastened to the pigeons had to be removed on their return and taken to father's outhouse to be clocked in. Great fun, except to the owner, was enjoyed when a competitor had returned early but was perched up on a neighbour's tree, refusing to come down to have his number removed. The usual greeting when members of the club met in the home or in the road was, well, all home, are they? The old outhouse was packed one night. Father had lit fire in the fringle for the evening had turned quite cold, and also it was handing down with rain. It was almost impossible to see across the room, as all were smoking, including the fire. Richard Rennie used to love these evenings and dreaded for the time to come when he was sent in. What is it makes a tumbler pigeon tumble? Asked Richard Henry. This was a question none could answer, and to cover up father's confusion, the boy was told to go along in with mother and reminded boys should be seen and not heard. All right, said Richard Henry. Ask me to get bit A when farmer's gone market, and I shan't go. Well, sit down and keep quiet. They discussed the last race, and the next when the door opened and in come young Matty. All home? Asked he. No, remarked Feather. Shut on the door. I lost two. Must have been a hawk at 'em. That reminds me. Have you heard about old James Hawk? Used to live up in a big house. Step lamb he did. Went down Falmouth live. Can't call home tall, said Feather. Been gone brave long time. Dead is he? No, but he's in a hospital. Well, what happened to him? Asked Tom Slow. Well, 'tis like this here. He got a boy that the stammer awful. Brainy boy he is, full of ideas. One day he said to his father, you got one leg longer than the humbler, haven't me, father? Yes, only now noticing, have you, boy? Well, I've been thinking, if you, when you walk down the street, you put your long leg in the water tap hole and your short one on the pavement, you will be able to walk easier. Well, that seems a good idea. I'll try it. When he was going down long, he put his long leg in the water towel and his short leg one on the pavement, and was very surprised to find how well he could walk. But halfway down on the pavement aft in the road, on come a bus and knocked him down. He was taken to hospital, broke his collarbone, and had several ribs smashed. His boy, when he heard what had happened, was too afraid to go and see him. However, after a month or two, he decided he had to. Well, Feather, how we getting on? And asked the boy. Oh, not so bad, replied Feather. Since I've been in here, I've had plenty of time to think. What have you been, what have you been thinking about, Feather? Me? Yes. I found out a way to stop you stammering. You have, Feather? Yes. Keep your mouth shut. Oh, that's a good one, said Feather. Now, before I lock up, there's someone here to make you think. There's something here to make you think. How is it you hardly ever hear a woman stammer? Take care and have a nice weekend.